Angelina Jolie is looking back at what led to her breakup with Brad Pitt. Amid the Oscar winner's legal battle with her ex over the sale of her interests in their once-shared French winery, Chateau Miraval, Jolie said that neither she nor their 6 kids have visited the estate since she filed for divorce in 2016. Jolie writes in a personal declaration submitted to a California court October 9th and obtained by E! News, "The events leading to my need to separate from my ex-husband were emotionally difficult for me and our children. Upon filing for divorce, I left him control and full residency of our family homes in Los Angeles and at Miraval, without compensation, which I hoped would make him calmer in his dealings with me after a difficult and traumatic period." She continues, "To this day, the children and I have never again set foot on the property, given its connection to the painful events leading to the divorce." Jolie does not detail the events, though she filed for divorce in September 2016 following a transatlantic flight with Pitt and their kids, during which she alleged that the actor verbally and physically assaulted her and one of their children. Pitt has denied the allegations. In her court documents over Miraval, Jolie says she and Pitt began to have on-again, off-again discussions in early 2017 about him buying her shares in the winery. Angelina recalled, "These discussions were always difficult for me due to my deep emotional ties to our family home there and how our relationship ended. Miraval was one of the first major investments we made together, and it was a focal point of our family life. We were married there. I spent part of my pregnancy there, and I brought our twin children home there from the hospital. To have such a sudden break from my home and memories has been hard, and it was especially difficult for the children to have their lives so disrupted." Jolie said Pitt eventually offered to purchase her shares under the condition that she agreed to an expanded NDA. The non-disclosure agreement, Jolie alleged, would silence her from speaking about the events leading up to their divorce. She writes in her declaration, "As the mother of our children, as well as an advocate for victims of violence around the world, I found his demand extremely painful." The actress says she ultimately could not agree to this coercive demand and notified Pitt and his attorneys that she planned on selling her shares of Miraval to a third party instead. Jolie finalized her deal with Stolly Group's Tenuta del Mundo in 2021. The following year, Pitt filed a lawsuit against his former wife, alleging that she sold her interest without his permission. As part of the lawsuit, the actor requested to see private messages sent by Jolie, alleging that it contained information showing that his ex acted with malice in selling her shares to Stolly Group. In her personal statement to the court, Jolie argued that her private messages fell under attorney-client privilege. She wrote, "I understand that Brad has filed a motion where he seeks to compel me to produce emails and documents discussing legal advice or legal strategy from my attorneys," adding that what was discussed in the messages were intended to be a confidential communication. E! News has reached out to Pitt's rep for comment on Jolie's latest filing, but hasn't heard back.